Hello Pisces, it's Sagittarian Truth Seeker here, and I'm here with your love for a mid-month soul reading. I now do the soul and not the ego. If the ego shows, I will tell you about it, but it takes a lot of strain off energy when I just read purely how the soul is feeling towards the situation here. Okay, so with Pisces shadow energy, I do have the Queen of Cups. Okay, and I got a lot. I got a lot for what cycles of the moon a lot of you guys are in, and it looks like these all go hand in hand. Also, what did pop out is the moon in Pisces, which deals with meditate and contemplate. This is a very confusing time for a lot of people here, and that's showing up. And sometimes when things are confusing, we make them confusing because we be told to step up or step back from a situation, but our fear causes hesitation to where it makes us feel like we're confused, but we're really not confused. Okay, we also, because what we have is step out of your comfort zone with the North Node here. And North Node is also, what's coming up with the North Node, that is also karmic energy, but it's not bad karmic energy. This is like destiny. Okay, so what they're telling you to do for some of you is you need to go more towards your destiny and towards your soul's calling or your soul's path. And the fear that you're feeling, you won't have it anymore, because the more you go to what you're supposed to go towards, the less of the fear and the fear of the unknown, because you have a level of comfort here. And we also, some of you may be dealing with a Scorpio, and it's saying work through your fears. We have a lot of like fear energy for you guys. And we also have Aquarius, so some of you be dealing with an Aquarius. So let me tell you about new moon in Aquarius here, because even though it says bring love to the situation, it doesn't mean what you think it does. Aquarius, anytime it is in any moon type of energy, is telling you that you need to detach emotionally but still have unconditional love. Okay, and that is also showing up over here too. We still have what you need to surrender to is surrender to fear, surrender to non-action. This is a time to meditate and contemplate. This is not a time to make a decision. We're a little bit too much in how we feel and our emotions right now, and what we're needing to do, the warning about the Queen of Cups is beautiful to be sensitive and empathic and things like that. But sometimes you can tolerate things that don't need to be in your energy, or, the advice with that is make sure you're more discriminating. Like hone some of that Queen of Swords energy, even though we do have this loving, understanding, compassion for people. Okay, so it's also saying, and that goes along with that new moon in Aquarius, is surrender to the results of attachment. So how things are going to play out. Some of you, if you're having a beautiful relationship or connection with somebody, your fear is stopping you from moving forward with this person because you're already trying to picture how this is going to end. And they be telling you to kind of, work through your fears, and this may be a part of your destiny, and to step out of your comfort zone. Now, for others of you, it's the other way around, to where you've already made it up in your mind that this is my partner, this is who I'm going to be with, and we're going to be married and have this, and that, and the universe have something else set up for you. All right, and it require you to move away from the energy that you're in. So I'm already seeing two stories with that. All right, now let's see where you are, and also surrender to rest and sleep. So some of you are having insomnia, but I think that is a worldwide thing right about now. Everybody's having trouble sleeping. Okay, so Ace of Wands. We have you at the Ace of Wands. So for some of you, this is a new romance, or will be a new romance that is coming to you. But the thing about this, there's passion in there, there's attraction. And the way that I'm looking at this, and this is my before tarot deck, but this is usually like a new energy, new flame, everything like that. But look how this person, the way I see it with this reading is like they're kind of hesitating whether they should grab it or not. It's like, I want to grab it. It's like, I want you. I think I have a connection with you, but I don't know. So it's like you're just about to engage with somebody new. Maybe it's somebody you wouldn't really deal with. Because if you're a water sign, you might come into a fire sign, and that's kind of, it's more of a challenge. It's an elemental challenge between, how you guys both work. But the thing that works for the both of you is passion and compassion. So that works. But the thing about that, water It's too much emotions, because they be telling you the person that you're about to deal with or that you're dealing with is not as emotional or openly as emotional as you are. So you might have to step back or feel like you have to step back a little bit. You know, how they come off may be very, very different. And some of you, you're going to go ahead and you're going to turn somebody away just because you're not type. And some of you are just fearful of how strong the connection be. But the best way to do this is just to go with the flow. And some of you, this could be, of course, a renewed passion. But with the Ace of Wands, it is a new spark of energy. And it's sexual, too. All right, so that's nice. So where does the universe want us to be with this? The Magician. Oh, goodness, that's amazing. So this is a one and a one. So this is new. This is new. But it's telling you don't just jump right in it. Really just kind of go with the flow. And you have the control over this. You have the upper hand. You are manifesting what it is that you want. And some of you, if you get into this partner and they're not for you, they're saying, okay, we'll go get something else. Go align yourself with something else then. And for others of you, this works. But how you take control, because the Magician, remember, they're clever. They're the masterminds. So how you handle this person determines where it goes. Okay? That's why people don't, I love the Magician. And people just really despise it, but I don't, because if a magician really wants something, if they really want it, they'll keep working on it and they'll make it happen. And, you know, they'll be all talk, but they'll also back up what they're talking about. Okay? It's only those who are not interested or only interested for the wrong things or for the wrong reasons that come off as a manipulator or, you know, a player. So you even be at an energy to where you're not just satisfied by anything. And so this is why you have the upper hand, is because if I want this, I can make it happen. If I don't want this, it won't. Universe is letting you know that. But how you don't need to go on this is already assume how somebody is or assume how something is going to turn out, because you have the power of how it could possibly turn out. This is not to get cocky. Don't be getting cocky, Pisces. But I'm just saying, they're saying step out on a leap of faith here. Step out of your comfort zone. North Node is more about, you know, it's karmic energy, but it's more of destiny. It's more of a leap of faith. It's like kind of like your life purpose, and it's doing something that actually scares you. Like, seriously. But it's your approach in love, period. Don't give so much so quick. Take a step back a little bit, okay? Look, 7 of Wands. Don't give in so fast. Definitely a passionate romance. You're at a new energy to where you're very attractive to. If you're at the Ace of Wands, you got some type of, I don't know, some type of juju. But it's good stuff. It's good stuff. All right. So, what is holding you back? Some people it may be a person. Some people it's not a person. It's more of the energy that the Queen of Pentacles holds. And this could be security. This could even be what you fear with this person. Because if you're dealing with a fire sign or you're dealing with somebody who has that, you know, they're attractive, they're sexual, they're popular, they just say all the right things. Our fear is the security within this person. Where are we going to stand? You know, because I see the way she's looking at this, and remember, gender doesn't matter, but usually the queen is holding the pinnacle already ready and securing it. But you're looking at it like, I don't know if I should take this or not. And, you know, you see the snake here, but even though they make snakes seem like a bad thing, some snakes are really good, you know, if you have to look up the meaning and stuff like that. But it just depends. It's like a flip-floppy thing. So you're like, okay, should I take this? Is this something that I could really be secure in and be secure with? Some of you, it may be some financial difficulties, or this is also a card that you need to pay attention or take care of yourself. This is self-attention. This is health. This is beauty. This is family matters that could also be in a way. Let's see what else. What are some thoughts that's going around? Some energy, some thoughts that's going around this. Oh, look on this. All right. Look. New love. I didn't lie. New love. Ace of Cups. Ace of Wands here. But what else did I say? Oh God, this scared me. So, one thing about this, like I was telling you, like a fear could be, this person is just a little bit too all over the place, or they can feel like you're too all over the place. But what we're having is too much routine and need of spontaneity, but you're wanting your security. I like the fun. I like the excitement, but is this going to be grounded? But what you're going to be going against is somebody who may be very spontaneous. As you can see, these are like two totally different type of couples. Some of you can be pulling in an Aries energy here. Okay. They have in their hands their communication and their wand here. So they have their sexual energy and their communication that they're already holding on to. But, what we're worried about is our security. All right, so that can be a challenge, but also I did say family matters and family issues do pop up. So you could have a female figure that is currently in the way, or a male earth sign here. Okay, so let's go to the past. And this comes from what has happened most recently that is causing you to kind of, already kind of make an assumption is somebody you've already dealt with. And that could even be this person that's in the way. They're your challenge because of how they've made you feel. But the thing about the Three of Swords, to me, it's never, I'm not going to say it didn't hurt, but to me, it's a disappointment. I really thought we had something here, but no. Like when I see the Ten of Swords, this is like, yeah, we've been through hell and back. But with the three, they didn't get the chance to really pierce our hearts like we think. They did create fear, though. This person created fear within you. Okay, so we have to surrender to that fear. Work through our fears. But we do this by stepping back a little bit on an emotional level, but just still loving the overall energy of being free and having maybe a new love, because new love did pop out. Okay? And so the root of this, for some of you, the root 3-3, love triangle, cheated on, betrayal. And for others of you, you met this person, Three of Cups, by a friend, going out, mingling, social media, some type of gathering. That's where this stems from. Okay, so in the near future, okay, and didn't I say kind of detach emotionally, but it looks like that's what we do. But the thing about it is the new moon in Aquarius is not to get away or run away from the romantic relationship or the connection, but just don't be so into it. Because it's something that has to, with an ace and a one, this is something that has to formulate into something, okay? But it is a flame. And for everybody, this flame, some of you, the flame just going to be a flame, and you're going to create something else. This is not what I want. I'm going to take control of the situation, and I'm going to exit with the Four of Cups. Others of you, it's just out of it's not what you do. This is not who I am. This is not usually what I do. This is not the person I usually go for. They're a little cocky, a little really confident. I don't know if I'm secure within this person, and so I'm going to withdraw. Okay? And some of you are actually going to take this, because if you look at this one as well, you deal with this person for a little bit, you drink out the cup and you put the cup back. That's how you get this. Remember, this is the before deck. So this person they drink out of the cup and then they put it back and then they're dissatisfied. So some of you, it will be a fling that you experience and you decide no. But I like to do mirror cards. But the reason why we do this, we have a mirror reflection of fear and being hurt, which leaves us emotionally detached if we allow it to, okay? And the Magician, they're not 100% attached to anything, okay? So they're kind of 1 foot in, 1 foot out. It's the safe side. It's having control and knowing what's going on. So that's where they kind of want you to be. So if we keep going like this, if this resonates, then you end up with this King of Swords, which to me is very cold, but also making a clear decision of doing it or not doing it. But to me, the relationship or this connection grows cold. But let me see if that's where we're needing to go. So, how to get over what is holding us back? The Hangman. This is a pause, but you can still hang out. This is literally like hanging out with the person, seeing what they're like, not getting too emotionally invested. And for some of you, something better comes around. But what they're saying, this is all about perspective. Watch that person. Like I said, with this person, You know, if they really want it, they'll work towards it. If they don't, then they won't be consistent. So it's telling you to just watch and examine, because for each of you, the situation is going to, the outcome, of course, is going to be different. The progression is going to be different. So, so what they're telling you to examine, because this is the challenge and this is the solution to the challenge, is to examine if this is something that's worth securing. Okay? And for some of you, it's like take a break from an earth sign, you know, or examine an earth sign. So if we go in a different direction, we get the Chariot. We just leave the situation. Now I want to get some of the, because I feel like this just goes in so many directions for everybody. Oh, okay. Look what I got, Runner, Chaser. And this person pops up again. We have new flame, new flame. And that's what I'm telling you. Somebody's going to run away. But I see new love and Runner, Chaser. You're the runner. Some of you, you're the runner. And you go cold and distant with this person when it's really telling you to just kind of chill out. Just hang out. Because some of you, things are not going to go as fast as you want them to, or they're going to be too intense to where you're always like, yeah, this person is a one-night stand person, right? Okay. Thank you, guys. See you later.